The length of the hypotenuse of a right angled triangle is 15 unit. So length of AC is 15. So this length from A to C is 15 degree, 15 unit. Find the length of median of its hypotenuse. So here we made an hypotenuse BD. So we need to find out length of BD. We have discussed the property of median drawn in a right angle triangle from right angle to hypotenuse. It is half of the hypotenuse. So here let in triangle ABC angle B is of 90 degree. So here we consider the required right angle triangle is ABC, where angle B is of 90 degree, as you can see in your figure. So if angle B is of 90 degree, so and AC will become hypotenuse. BD is median. So BD, according to the property of median drawn in a right angle triangle, BD, if BD is median, so BD should be half of hypotenuse AC. Here you can mention property of theorem on median on hypotenuse. It should be half of hypotenuse. So length of BD we need to calculate, and AC is already given as 15 units. So BD is 7.5 unit. So this is the length of median. Question was about find the length of median of its hypotenuse. So BD is this is your median on the hypotenuse, and length of BD is 7.5 centimeter. So your final answer, the length of the median is 7.5 units. Hope it is clear to everybody. This is question number 3, which is almost same as question number 2. In triangle PQR, so I'll name this triangle as PQR, where angle Q is of 90 degrees. So suppose this is P, Q, and this is R, where angle Q is of 90 degree. This is already given in our question. Length of PQ is 12 unit. So this is PQ and this PQ is 12 unit. Length of QR is 5 unit. So this is QR, which is 5 unit. can change the orientation of its name, because PQ is greater than QR, and angle Q will remain here, and P2Q, this can be taken as P, Q and R, and angle Q is of 90 degree, PQ is of 12, QR is of 5, and QS is a median. So this QS is a median. Find the length of QS. So we need to find out length of median. As, as far as the property or the theorem of median is concerned, we can associate length of median with the hypotenuse. Here, in this question, length of two perpendicular sides are given, that is PQ, PQ and QR. But length of median is not mentioned in our question. And without having length of hypotenuse, we cannot find out length of median. So first, we need to find out length of the hypotenuse, and then we can use theorem on median in a right angle triangle to get the length of median. In order to calculate length of the hypotenuse, we can use Pythagoras theorem. So in this question, in triangle PQR, we know angle Q is of 90 degree. So in that case, I can use Pythagoras theorem, where I can say PR is hypotenuse. So PR square should be equal with PQ square plus QR square, like this. Here we can write by Pythagoras theorem. So this is by Pythagoras theorem. Now PR square, PR we need to calculate. So I'll write PR square. PQ is already given. Length of PQ is 12. So here you can take 12 square plus length of QR is 5. So here we can take 5 square. So PR square is 12 square, that is 144, plus 5 square will give me 25. Now PR square is actually 5 plus 4, that is 9, 4 plus 2, 6, 169. So PR square is 169. So this way, length of PR is actually 13 unit, because 169 is perfect square of 13. So PR will become 13 unit. Now we have length of hypotenuse. So once we have length of hypotenuse, we can develop a relationship between median and hypotenuse. So now we are in a position to find out length of median. So QS is the median which we need to calculate, and here we can say, since QS hello, hello, can you hear me? uh Since QS is median in a right angle triangle, so therefore QS should be half of hypotenuse PR. And here we can write the reason. Theorem on median in a right angle triangle. You can mention this theorem in different ways. You can say length of the median is half of the hypotenuse in a right angle triangle, like this. So here QS is half of PR and length of PR is 13 unit. So here we can take 13 unit. So this way we can have length of QS. So when you divide this 13 by 2, you will get 6.5 units. And this is your final answer. Yes, hope it is clear to everybody. In figure, point G is the point of concurrence of the medians of triangle PQR. So here in this question we have one triangle PQR. In triangle PQR, three medians of the triangle are made which intersect each other at point G. So G is point of concurrence. Point of concurrence means it is centroid of the triangle. If GT is 2.5, so this length GT is 2.5. Find the length of PG and PT. So we need to find out length of PG and whole length of PT we need to calculate. So whole length of PT from here to here. This is PT. So whole length PT we need to calculate. So once you will get, if you get PG, so you can make total of PG plus GT to get the length of PT. So it's very simple question. Let us see how we can solve. Last time we have already discussed that if three medians or two or more than two medians are drawn in a same circle, then all medians will intersect each other at one common point, and that point of concurrence can be called centroid. And centroid divides the median in the ratio of 2:1. So here we can say, since G is point of concurrence, so we can say in triangle PQR, G is point of concurrence, means centroid. G is centroid, which is point of concurrence. And if G is point of center, is G is centroid, so we can say PG is to GT is equals to 2:1. That is the reason G is centroid. That's why PG and GT in the ratio of 2:1. If PG and GT are in the ratio of 2:1, then here I can say GT upon PG is equals to 1 upon 2, since this GT is already given 2.5 and PG we need to calculate. Look at this, length of PG we need to calculate. So here we can write PG 1 by 2. Now we can cross multiply them. So 2.5 into 2 and PG into 1. So when you multiply PG with 1, it will remain as PG. 2.5 into 2, so it will become 5 units, right? So now we have length of PG. So half or half part of the question is done. Next is find the length of PT. So here we can say PT is actually PG plus GT, because P, G, T are collinear. Look at this. P, G, T are collinear points. So PG plus GT will give me length of PT. So we have PG as 5 unit, GT as 2.5 unit. So this way we can have length of PT, which will become 7.5 unit. So length of PG is 5 and PT is 7.5, and this is all about this question. This is complete solution of this question. So this way you can solve this question.